just want to say that I still haven't had a cigarette, and I hate feminism. Feminism ruined my childhood. I hate it with a passion. I hate Snapchat filters. I hate feminism. There was this book called The Feminine Mystique that everyone was, oh, it's all the rage. See, I used to read all of these adult books when I was very young. And I would go and look at the reading list that all the university girls, the girls with master's degrees were reading. And then I would read these books, even though I was nowhere near university age. So, what I remember about feminism is being 8 years old in elementary school in Brooklyn, Queens, New York. And I was still kind of a tomboy. I mean, I had some prissy ways about me. I remember being ridiculed in school for the way I was eating a donut. It was those Krispy Kreme glazed donuts. And I don't think I had experienced Krispy Kreme because I was born in Europe, but here I was stateside, and they had Krispy Kreme donuts in the school. So I'm eating the donut with my pinky up. But I just didn't want glaze all over my fingers. And then, I realized that there's this big ruckus in the distance, and I look over, it's all these girls like getting really, really loud and stuff and laughing. And I didn't know that they were laughing at me. I figured it out. These girls shamed me for holding my donut in a feminine way. This is feminism. And who taught them to shame girly girls? Their moms? The buffarillas, the wildebeest, the land whales? I don't know who did it exactly. I really wanted to make that right turn, but there's nothing really going on up there. The police are behind me. Some of them, like the retired ones, they make good money, but I can't deal with no active. Did you know that Santa Monica Police Department was one of the highest paid police departments in the nation? I think someone else has them beat, but I remember when I was in New York, there was this guy, man, I forget his name, Chinese guy, first generation Chinese. Or was he Korean? Pretty sure he was Chinese. Anyways, he would just talk about how, man, I passed my test, man, I got this, man, I got that. Is he was trying to get hired on the police force in Santa Monica. He said, man, you ride bicycles and wear shorts. He said, that's the life. And he ended up leaving the job, so I don't know if he came out here. If he did, he'd be retired. I don't know, why did I bring that up? I don't know. Got big calves. Big calves. Feminism. I recorded this other video, but it was too long to post, and yes, I could have edited it down, but you know what? No, the things that I said in that video, I don't need them to be immortalized in the internets. I like to act silly, but that one was a bit too serious. Feminism. Let's roll that up because he looks kind of like a feminist. It's a man on a bicycle, and he's not in spandex, with a neon green hat and matching neon green Champion underwear. He just looked back at me. He knows I'm talking. His bag says member. Member of what? Poor guy. Do you think his mom worked? Probably not. But he wants his girlfriend to work. Okay, we'll get some air conditioning going. So, feminism. We were in class in elementary school, little girls, and the question was, what do you want to be when you grow up? Now, I was drawing houses and families and suns and happy clouds and all kinds of stuff. These lights are turning really fast. They're going from green and they go yellow, red. Probably because the city is broke, and so they're going to trick people. I already noticed that. The lights are changing. This light used to be super slow. Oh, and it has a camera, of course. Babe, this is too... I can't deal with this air conditioning. It's too cold. That's why I couldn't stay in Vegas. And why I can't go to Arizona. Where are we at? 5 minutes. Okay, so you're 8, 9 years old and you're already being groomed as a little girl to not give birth. No. You need to have a career. And the little boys are in class with you. And they're seeing that the female teacher, who probably got to stay home with her children, because she's middle-aged now, okay? They after their children go to college, then they go teach because they can't deal with their husband because they were lesbians or they're bisexual. They were bisexual. They get married. This is what Karen does. Karen likes girls, but Karen's family groomed her to marry because once she pushes that baby out, Karen stops working. And then she gets on the internet and harasses people like me. Okay? The boomers. Ooh. I don't even like those cars, but I love gold. Ooh, I love gold. So instead of learning to cook, learning to sew, learning to make candles, learning, how to measure out dry pantry goods, how to organize a home, how to write a checkbook, how to balance a checkbook. God bless you, sir. God bless you for riding on the sidewalk. So helpful, sir. Thank you for that. Are they growing a whole garden upstairs? Must be nice. All right, Karen. Now, so you're 20 years old, right? And you're looking to date. Now everyone tells you 20's too young. 20's too young. You can't be taken seriously. You can't take anyone seriously when you're 20 years old. What you should do is you should go to college where you're going to get raped. And I promise you, if you go to I promise you, if you go to college and you live on campus, you will be raped. You will be raped. Ask your college graduate friends, okay? Only 30% of women leave college without being raped, okay? It's unusual. Unusual. And I'm talking about boys slipping into your dorm room while you're taking a shower. Not me, I didn't go to college, okay? I didn't go to college. But yeah, that Hollywood superstar fucking bite. Oh dear, I just said the F word. So they want you to have a career. So you're 20 years old, right? You're 20 years old. And you have to have a career. The men, if you don't make $80,000 a year, you need to be a nurse. Oh, she's going to be a biochemist. She's going to have a good job. Okay, who's going to raise your children? Strangers. When is she going to give birth? When she's 30? When is she going to pay off her student loans? When? Do you have the money to pay off her student loans? No, you don't. No, you don't. So now she's $100,000 in debt. She's 25 years old. And now she can't start a family. This is feminism, okay? And I was shamed. I remember being shamed. Why do you want to get married? Why do you want to be a slave? And I remember distinctly saying, well, I don't want to fornicate. I swear to you, this was my answer. When older women would say, why do you want to get married? I would say, because I don't want to fornicate. And that just wasn't a good enough answer for them. Well then fine, get married and fornicate. But you can't trust a man. You can't depend on a man. Blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Well, here I am, not married, and I've been depending on men 100% for several years. Several. after feminism ruined my 20s. I was normal. And the thing is these men, they want you to pay half. They want you to pay half, and you still bleed every month. The tampons, the Aleve, the painkillers, the makeup, the hair, do you know how often I would go to work with no makeup? 18, 19 years old. I learned the hard way. I didn't wear makeup. I wasn't raised to wear makeup. My mother was very conservative. She dressed very nice, but makeup, absolutely not. Just lipstick, and that's that. So you go to work and they'll shame you for not wearing makeup. So then I'm like, oh, okay, so I gotta buy makeup now? You start adding all this stuff up, and it's not that women necessarily make less money when you get hired for a job. Oh, you're a girl, I'm gonna give you 18 an hour, but the man I'm gonna give 20. No, that's not what it is. It's just that so many of your girl dollars are portioned off for sexist reasons. They'll say body positivity, let's love each other, but if you show up to work ugly, looking tired, you look tired. They don't talk to the men that way. Believe it. If you see a man that's a feminist, I want you to spit in his face. Just pull it real deep. I'm a feminist. I believe women have the right to choose. Yeah? Just don't spit in his face, because he might punch you. Because remember, feminism, you're all equal now. You're all equal. We have to stop feminism. I wish we could sue them. I wish we could sue them, because all it really is about was academic women that are married that want servants. They want people to stay poor, and marriage creates wealth. It just does. It's magical. It's magical. Can't stand these Karens. Can't stand LA either. Mentally, New York is better, but socially, New York is bad. Look at this girl. Look at this girl. This girl is like a 3, okay? Pushing a stroller. You know why? Because her mother taught her right. Her mother taught her right. Okay? Get married. Make babies, have a family, because no one cares about women in society. Unless you're their mother, no one gives about you. And remember, being pretty isn't the goal, because the pretties are the ones that are in the porns. So when you're pretty, when they look at you, they don't say, oh, let me value you because you're pretty. No. You just look like the porn girl, so you're gross too, because feminism taught me. Man, what do you bring to the table? Just right in his face.